No timeouts left for the Bucks. Here comes Dame. 3 seconds. Dame pulls for the win!
They're perfect from beyond the arc. They come in number 2 in the league in three-point shooting.
Makes a move, step back, triple, quickly to finish.
Ooh, what's going on? WittyP coming back with another one. Let's get it. We're going to talk some hoops today. We're going to talk some playoff basketball and guys that need to step their game up. Yes. You seen the thumbnail. Feel like these three guys, you know, their team will go as far as these guys play. We want to be real. Yes, Damian Lillard, Milwaukee Bucks, Bradley Beal, Phoenix Suns, and Darius Garland. And these guys need to step up for different reasons. They need to step up for different reasons. And I'll start with Damian Lillard. I'm going to get right into it. Dame Dollar, he had a mediocre year. Let's be real. In my opinion, he had a down year. He wasn't finishing at the rim like he typically, finishes. Shot, 42% just, from the field. 3-point percent, 35%. He didn't have that burst. Wasn't quick. He looked a little heavy, Damian Lillard. Looked like he's about 5-7 pounds heavier this year. I know he's getting older, but just looked heavy, up top. Didn't have that burst. Didn't have that fluidity, in his game to just, split double teams and get through creases and finish at the hole. You just didn't see that from Damian Lillard this year. He dunking the ball, almost getting hung and shit. It just looked like Damian Lillard, looked like he was past his, on the downside of his prime, I'll say, on the other side of his prime. I'm not saying he's, played bad or not an all-star, but the Dame Dollar we know, come on now. He usually, 47, 48% from the field, almost close to 40% from three. The second best point guard or second best shooter ever at the guard position behind Curry. You can make the argument, as far as the range and how these guys, can let it fly from anywhere. Dame Dollar right behind Steph Curry as far as, best shooting guards, as far as not shooting guards, but, shooting the ball. So Dame Dollar, he got to pick it up, and they'll be without Giannis, and they got Indiana. Indiana's been tough matchup for Milwaukee this year, so Dame got to step it up. He has to. Got to step it up, so, gives Giannis some time to get back. Dame just got to step his game up. He does. And we got Bradley Beal. And he's the third option for the Phoenix Suns at 18 points per game, but he was efficient this year. He shot, 50% from the field. Almost, I think, close to 40% from three, Bradley Beal, if not 40%. So he was efficient this year. He just missed a lot of time with injuries. And as the third option, you're always going to have a mismatch. Bradley Beal, he's going to have a mismatch because Devin Booker and KD, they'll draw, upon his best defenders. They will. But Bradley Beal off that swing and just on an ISO one-on-one side, Bradley Beal, he going to have his matchup. So he got to step it up. And why I say he has to step it up, just be more aggressive. Like, he's playing well. He just has to be more aggressive. Like I say, all these guys have to step it up for different reasons. Bradley Beal just has to be more aggressive, and he will get more opportunities. The playoff start, the rotation is cut short, so he will be more aggressive, But Bradley Beal, you got to step it up because they got Minnesota. And this is a good matchup for Phoenix. A great matchup. This matchup had upset alert all over it. Seeds don't matter with this matchup. When you got KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, those three guys, they get hot for 4 out of 7 games. They can beat anybody, They great offensive talents. So he just got to be more aggressive, Bradley Beal. He will because the playoff bench rotation is short. So he'll step it up. But Darius Garland for the Cleveland Cavaliers had a poor year. If I had to give Darius Garland a grade this year, I'd give him a C. Yes, Darius Garland couldn't finish at the rim this year. When he broke his jaw, it was all downhill from there. And some people want to say he can't play with Donovan Mitchell. I was watching the Cavs pretty close this year. When Donovan Mitchell was out, Darius Garland, he still wasn't doing much. I'm going to be real. He was getting you, 15 to 20, if that. You look for, when you say a guy can't play with somebody and that guy is out, like Mitchell was out, you look for Garland to go 25, 30, show us that old Darius Garland. He didn't show us that. So Mitchell is not the problem. He was in his own head this year. He got to step it up. 18 points per game this year, his lowest points per game in the last 2-3 years for Darius Garland. He averaged 21 points per game the previous years. He dropped down to 18. Didn't even get the field goal attempts up like he typically does. He's down 2 on that this year. Only shooting about 11, 12 shots a game. So just in his own head, wasn't aggressive, couldn't finish at the rim, wasn't taking the mid-range jumper off the pick and roll when the defense is in the paint and you have the shot. He's over-dribbling, dribbling in the paint, over-dribbling. Like, take the floaters. Take what the defense give you. Take the mid-range. Over-passing. So he got to step it up, man, because if he doesn't, Magic can upset the Cavs. They can. I wouldn't be surprised if the Magic take this. I will not be surprised because Donovan Mitchell, you got that, he's dealing with his knee. Evan Mobley, he hasn't taken a step forward. He's still the same player as his rookie year. A little better defender, but Evan Mobley, he hasn't developed any offensive game. He can only score if you throw him a lob. You got to feed Evan Mobley. He can't face you up and get a bucket. Back to the basket. No, he has none of that. This is year 3 for Evan Mobley. So, yeah, Darius Garland got to step it up because if he doesn't, Magic will put these boys away just like the Knicks did in 5. So Darius Garland got to step it up. But all these guys, like I say, got to step it up for different reasons. And I broke down the reasons why. But let me know what y'all think. Y'all start down in the comments. Hoop Talk coming playoff time, baby. I love it. Keep the fire coming. But I do. You can't check me with it.